Hello friends and customers, thanks for joining me for some stamping tonight. In this video you're going to see some alternate projects for this awesome paper pumpkin kit, but if you didn't get the kit, stay with me because I'm going to be sharing two fun techniques that you can use for any of your paper crafting, as well as some tips and even a giveaway during this video, so stick around. This was the 7th anniversary kit, so it was extra special. It had 2 stamp sets in it and some really neat things. So let me just show you the cards that I made, pretty close to what was suggested. I just changed the sentiment on here because I really like this thought, no matter the weather, we're in this together. Kind of goes along with what's going on right now. We're all in, and yeah, we're all banding together to get through this weird time that we're in the midst of. But these are the kit, the cards that came in the kit. But I wanted to share some alternate projects because I think my subscribers like to see some other options. So this is one that I made up. It's a home decor piece. I'm planning on giving it to one of my daughters. So the only thing I did was cut the back off the cards. I did not trim them at all. And then for the mats, I just cut 1/4 inch bigger than the card base. So I just took my little trimmer. Here it is. This mini trimmer is only available in the starter kit this month, by the way, and it's free in the starter kit along with some other cool stuff. So definitely consider getting that, but I'll just show you how easy this is. This is the card base, and then you just put it in there, and it's a guillotine style cutter, guillotine rather. And that's it. And then I just measured it and cut 1/4 inch bigger for my thing. And then this back piece, I stamped on it. So I made this little bunny with this piece, and there was one other thing I feel like, oh, the flowers. I just stamped those and fussy cut those out along with the bunny too. So you can still use the backing. It's not wasted. And this little umbrella and these little corners are actually an envelope. So you can trim off, again with your little trimmer, trim off these edges in the very bottom, and then you can use the line or the printed liner of this envelope as accents for your projects. And if you're wondering about the umbrella, this is a bundle you can get right now. It's new. And if you buy the punch with the stamp set together, it's 10% off. If you wait until after this catalog is done, it may be carried over, but you wouldn't be able to get the 10% off. So this is a good time to get it. And if you love this kit, this is a great one to get with it because the sentiments and the images all coordinate. All right, and the only inks I used for this was the basic gray. You would have gotten a little mini basic gray stamping spot in your kit, and also the gray granite. Those are the 2 colors I used. The paper, there is the big paper underneath is from the Pleased as Punch designer series paper, and that's available right now. There's 4 prints that are very universal and totally coordinate with this kit. So I definitely recommend that. The other side has punch shapes that go along with our punches. So that's the umbrella one that I just showed you. We also have a tulip punch, the hearts, and then during celebration you can get that little blossom punch for free when you spend $120. All right, so there's my first project. Now, I wanted to do a project that you could do after you've used up all the elements in your kit. So I made up this card, and I just stamped on Whisper White cardstock. The base is Lovely Lipstick, and then I used Lovely Lipstick and Pineapple Punch and Blueberry Bushel inks to stamp my boots.
It's really nasty.
And
yeah.
And sorry that it's a full house. We're all home. Right now, you know how that is. There's lots of people in the house. So anyway, this one was made with 3 of our in colors, and the in colors will be retired very soon. So these are them. Really good basic colors. If you have them already and love them, make sure you pick up a re-inker. For the pads, pick up some cardstock so you can keep making coordinated projects. So these will be going soon. So I thought I'd make a project with them. Now, on this, you'll see, I posted this picture yesterday. you'll see the boots are kind of glossy, so I wanted to show you how I did that. Also, I don't know if you can see this, but there's little raindrops in the sky. In the kit, it comes with little raindrops, but we're gonna use those up quick because they're so cute. You cannot buy them anywhere else. The things in Paper Pumpkin are exclusive to Paper Pumpkin, but I'm gonna show you how you can make these at home and you can get that glossy look on your boots. Okay, so I've got my hubby helping me out here. He's gonna come in close so I can show you how I did this. So the ticket to this is the fine tip glue pen. And when I first got this pen, when it first came out, I literally only used it to glue little tiny things, but it's good for much more than that. It gives a really nice, if you don't use it to glue something, if you just leave it on the surface, it stays glossy and hard. So the way that I did it for the boots, if anybody, by the way, this is a really cool thing. It has like a pin that goes in there so that it won't get clogged. The tip won't get clogged. So I don't know if you have any experience with flooding cookies. I took a course one time on that. Same kind of idea. You can go around the edges and then flood in the center. That's pretty self-explanatory. I won't do the entire boot in the interest of time, but I'll go on and show you how I did the raindrops. So with the raindrops, you're just gonna make a little dot of glue and then touching the paper underneath, bring it up like that. Little dot and choop, like that. So you can get the raindrop look, even though we can't buy those cute little raindrop embellishments. And if you wanted to do the dewdrop on a flower, it's the same idea. You just don't drag it up, you just leave the dot. So nice and fun technique for you to try with that extra stamp set with the boots. And I want you to tell me, which one do you like better? Do you like the bold in colors or do you like the subtles? You tell me what your favorites are. And so the in colors, these are them. Call Me Clover, Pineapple Peach, or Pineapple Punch, Lovely Lipstick, Grapefruit Grove, and Blueberry Bushel. And the subtle colors I use for that other card is Seaside Spray, Highland Heather, and Mint Macaron. And by the way, I want you to interact with this video. Make comments, share it if you like it well enough to share it, and just comment that you've shared, because sometimes, because of privacy settings, I can't tell who's shared it. Anybody that interacts on this video, and whenever you interact with this video, your name's going to be put into a draw to win this cute little project. This is my other alternate project. So I used the Pleased as Punch paper again, and this is an element from one of the projects in the kit. I've got some Daffodil Delight ribbon and just a scrap of Calypso Coral paper there. And this I made with a video from Rachel Tessman, so I will put a link to that if you're interested in making this. But hey, this one's already made. I love this. I think it's so cute. I want to keep it for me, but I'm not going to keep it. I'm going to give it away to somebody. So comment, share, let me know what your favorite tip was today. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to mention about the kit. One other tip before we go. So when we stamp on Whisper White, there's a really fine surface. It's almost like a gloss on the Whisper White. So you always have a really nice clear stamp. Now with the kits, the labels are not quite as fine a surface. So when you get a chance, if you don't have this yet, I would highly recommend the Stamparatus. And the reason being that you can, if you don't get a really clear, rich impression, you can go back and stamp over it again, re-ink it and stamp over it again, and it's gonna look good. So you're gonna have the same results as you would on if you were using the Whisper White or the Very Vanilla, the really fine surface cardstock. So this is what you do. You just line it up. Now it's getting stuck. There we go. I'm just gonna put a little ink on that. And there are extra, like there's different techniques you can do with the Stamparatus that you can't do with other blocks. So definitely Google it and see what all the benefits are to the Stamparatus. So we're gonna do that once. And then, as you can see, it's not that rich. You really need a little bit more ink. So we can go back again and re-ink that stamp and stamp it again. And you don't have to worry about lining it up, it's already lined up for you. So that looks a lot better. So just because the labels in the kits are not quite as fine, the Stamparatus is really great. So I definitely recommend picking up the Stamparatus. That's it for my tips. I hope you enjoyed them, and hey, if you like this video, maybe we'll do one each month. I was just gonna do this as an anniversary special paper pumpkin party. I was gonna be meeting in person, but of course we can't do that now, but I'm kind of glad that we get to do a video because that way it reaches many more people. So let me know if you like this and maybe we'll make a tradition of it. Have a great day, bye.